Okay, so to get to the boss, you're going to want to head to Elysian Wilds. In the northeast corner of the map, there's a little shrine in this area. Run there or teleport to it. You'll then head up the path up the mountain. You'll see a bridge on this side that you'll go across. You'll run through some floating mountains, and this is our ultimate destination. This part is pretty straightforward, just running straight from the shrine. We're heading up the mountain pass here. You can mount up. It's a little awkward because the mount gets stuck on stuff and you can kind of jump over things, but didn't seem that much faster to me versus just rolling up here. As you get to the top of this, there will be a spot for a bridge. Now, most of the time it's there because other people have triggered it, but if it's not there, there's a little stepping stone on a little paw print. As you approach this section, there should be a bridge here. If the bridge is not up, you can see off to the right there's a little paw print and a stepping stone that you step on. It will create this fire bridge, which allows you to run across. Keep heading straight. Here you're going to run through the jungle a little bit. There'll be some enemies randomly throughout here. You can choose to fight them or run past most of them. There's also a decent amount of chests in this area, so if you have a group, I recommend at least 5 people as the boss can be a little bit challenging. But probably worth just grabbing some of the loot, and there's a bunch of resources up here as well. Keep on heading through the pathway here. See there's another stepping stone off to the right, creates this fire bridge. There'll be a couple monkeys here, there's 3 or 4 of them. You have to mount up in this section to jump across. So this is a little treacherous, be very careful. If you fall down, if you just hit escape and go to unstuck, it'll teleport you back up to the top. If you veered off right there, there's a couple more monkeys and an elite chest. And now that we're across, we'll continue to head up the pathway. Again, kind of just monsters all randomly thrown around. There is a supply box that I snag up here on the left. Absolutely obliterate that monkey. Keep running through. This part is a little treacherous, but you're pretty much there. You have to jump across each one of these and basically grab onto the ledge and lift yourself up. Again, if you fall off, if you just use unstuck, it should bring you back up to the top. But once you cross this, you go over to the right, and that floating platform over there is where the boss is. Right off to the right there. I like to climb up the mountain. You can see from this perspective, this is where we start. We pull him when he spawns. He spawns every couple minutes. Get as close as you can to this edge when you pull aggro. Sometimes he won't jump across if you're too far away. Once he gets over here, I like to climb up the mountain as far as possible to bring him up. He does a lot of like smashing attacks that do a lot of AoE damage, so the higher up you are, the more room you kind of have to play around. But this is the boss, and he drops the Void Gauntlet. As soon as you destroy him, the gauntlet should pop out if it drops. It took me a couple hours of farming. Another buddy got it on the first try, so pretty random. After you destroy this boss, 3 elemental monkeys spawn, and they are extremely strong, so be very careful of that. They also drop really good loot. This is just a good boss to farm in general. So we destroyed this guy here. He spawns the 3 monkeys. I actually run down in the middle of it and grab the loot just in case we wipe or I die. I don't want to lose it. One's fire, one's ice, one's lightning. They all hit really, really hard, so make sure you're coordinated here. You can see I got the LifeTaker right there. And that's how you get it.